What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, I'm coming back today with more Dokkan. Now, today we're talking about this new burst mode feature. This actually just dropped on Global for the very first time. It's been on JP, and here's the deal, guys. This is not a tough event. This is actually incredibly easy. Like, super don't overthink this. It is... You could cheese the hell out of this. Super simple, okay? So... what they've done is they've just taken round 10 of the Saiyan of the Warrior Race event and just kind of boosted the enemy. Now, you can actually, what makes this burst mode is you can customize how much boost you want to give your opponent. So in this case, I'm only going to use full power characters. This is more like your score sheet right here, right? So you come in here and you pick how many points you kind of desire here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose all the top dogs. So, 400 points. Use full power only, okay? Not a big deal. On top of that, only strength type characters. Now, you could use physical characters here, tech, strength and physical, blah, 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 blah. I'm going only strength. That's at another 300 points. That's now 700 points, okay? In fact, check this out. So if I ran it here 0, this would just be the basic fight, right? So instead, like I said, we're going to do full power only, 400 points. Bam. We can tag another 350 on top of that by being strength only. Now we're up to 750 points. Now our goal is to just basically get the maximum pointage. So each one of these areas we're going to go in. Now you can only select one in each area, okay? And the other thing you want to do is you want to pay close attention to your missions down here. We'll talk about those here in a moment. Now, the next area is your team cost. So you can set a team cost of 500 or less, 400 or less, 350 or less. And believe me, this is hilariously easy. If you can stomach a few tries, because RNG will be a factor here, but if you can stomach a few tries, this is ridiculously easy. Okay? Finally, come down here. So now all these are actual, any of these square boxes are actual check boxes. So, enemy can nullify super attack sealing effects, so can't be sealed. Enemy is immune to stunning. Whatever. We don't need any of that anyway. Enemy can nullify the attack reduction. Sure. Enemy can nullify defense reduction. Sure. Enemy can reduce damage received from tech, super tech, and extreme tech. Whatever. We're not even going to use them, right? Why not just include that? Because we're not even going to use them. Okay? Can reduce damage received from strength, super strength, and extreme strength. Now that's the one. Since we chosen strength only, that's the kicker. This is going to hurt a little bit, but mark my words, still idiotically easy. Enemy can reduce damage received from physical, super physical, and extreme physical types by 50%. Yeah, we're not even using them. Be a no-brainer not to drop that on there. Enemy's attack raised by 500% and defense by 400%. This is another one of those that's going to make this insanely difficult. Because our opponent is an agility unit, we're now at a severe type advantage, and it is bolstering this unit up to a significantly threatening level. Like this is one of those big check boxes that makes this event real. But we're up to 1860. Still, as you'll notice here, not half of what's fully capable, though. So let's continue on. You can reduce damage received by 70, 80, or even 90%. I'm going to go full on 90%. Believe me, like I said, this is still going to be dumb easy. Okay? Now, enemies attack raised by 200%. Enemies attack raised by 200%, 200%, 200%, 200%. This is challenge mode right here, guys. Each and every one of these seems to piggyback. So this is... I just shot my opponent to the moon. They are going to be insanely powerful. But I'm still not worried. Not even a lick. Okay? Enemy's attack raised by another 1,000%. Still not worried. Just trust me. Still not worried. Enemy's defense raised by 1,000%. We can even go ahead and check these. Enemy's HP raised by 500% twice. 1,000% HP increase. Like I said, basically all you're doing is just making your opponent as crazy as humanly possible. Now we're back to a few more selections here. These are not check boxes. These are literally just you can choose enemies HP raised by 1,400% is the top dog. We're going to choose that. Okay. Let's see. There was a checkbox here. Enemy can reduce damage. Enemy can reduce damage lower than 100,000 to 0. Yep. There you go. Locks the attack order of the character. This means that you cannot move. Once you're in the fight, you're in the fight. You are not able to reassociate where your units go. That's a big kicker here, but even then, I'm willing to bet we'll be able to nail this in 3 turns, in 3 attempts. Easy. Okay, key spheres. We're going to go allies key sphere down 5. Now, with the team that I'm going to build here, this is still going to be easy. Others. Support memories are not allowed, and items are not allowed. That takes me up to the maximum. 3540, I believe, unless I'm mistaken, is the maximum. And once again, I promise you, this is going to be insanely simple. Here's my team. Now remember, team cost has to be under 350 with, and that's including your friend unit. So we go to team formation. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go by full power. Boom. And I am even going to go by strength. Okay. Now, remember, for every unit that we have, that we don't have on the team, that is a unit that is going to be replaced with a Cyberman. And that means that, and they're physical Cybermen no less, that really doesn't matter. Those units will get murdered. Those units will get clobbered. So the more units I can put on here that I can fit on here reasonably, the better off we're going to be. But I really don't want to go too crazy. So like if I throw him on here, we're probably going to be overcost. We're actually still not overcost, are we? So let's see. Let's calculate our cost out, okay? So team formation. So we know that, let's go back out here. We want this LR Goku. This LR Goku is our MVP. I will show you what here we can do here in a moment. If you do not have a LR Goku, I will even show you like the easiest way in the world to just manage this, even without him. But if you have the strength LR Goku, great. Okay. Now what I've done is I've thrown Frieza on here just because he's not the greatest thing in the world, but he'll absorb a little bit of damage. It's going to be better than nobody. Broly wouldn't be a bad choice either. But you do want to look at team cost too. So Frieza's 77 cost, Broly is 99. No, he's 77 too. I thought he was 99. So Goku Kaioken is also 77 cost. So what I could do here, let's see, 77 cost. And we already know that we're going to have 77 cost out of the Goku friend. So that takes us up, to 140, 100, basically, let's round it to 150, right? And what I did is I actually took this Goku and this Frieza as well, and that was pretty much my team. So, easily met the team cost. I've got 3 Cybermen. I could probably throw a couple more units on the team, but believe me, even if this one fails, the next attempt will not. So, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off auto battle. I don't mind auto map being on, but auto battle, I definitely don't want to trust here. Probably doesn't make too much of a difference if I'm honest, but I trust issues. Okay. So Frieza's in the front, and Frieza has both the attacks. So what I could do here is just work on dropping down some ki. But this Goku does change orbs. So let's see here. It says, if there's an enemy whose name includes Vegeta, Kid, Goku, Junior, etc., 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 at the start of the character's attacking turn, it activates an entrance animation only once. Ki plus 3 attack, 70% for the rest of the battle. Attack events, blah, 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 blah. See. If it's an Ultra Super attack, randomly changes ki spheres of a certain type, strength excluded, to strength spheres. High chance of reporting a critical hit. So, having a group of orbs together does increase my odds of those becoming, if they become strength spheres, it does increase my ability to utilize them. So hopefully blue orbs are selected, but we'll see here. So Frieza took a decent amount of damage, but not enough to really like I'm not overly concerned because we know that Vegeta's not gonna SA on on his second attack. But our health is down. Doesn't feel good. Okay, we got our 2 Gokus, and... Ugh. So the funny part here, the part that's hilarious to me here, is every other orb was changed except for... Well, I guess green too, but blue. But we have an active skill, so we can use the active skill. Okay. Here goes nothing. Long animation. And spoiler alert, we're going to do this twice. Boom! Actually, it did nothing. I remember doing a little bit more than that. That's fine, though. We'll do this. And now we'll do this. I'm not going to bother with the active skill, because I thought the active skill did a little bit more. But the SA is the one that's really going to seal it for us. So let's not waste any more time. So since we're not getting a crazy use super here, I don't expect this to be wild. No, it really isn't. It really is not. But this one should be. This is the one that's going to be nutty. Let's go. The use super makes all the difference, guys. Got to get that use super. And 33 mil. So, yeah. If you can get that use super off, you are absolutely golden. Now, question I hear you asking. What if I don't have Goku? What if I simply do not have that LR Goku? Well, trust me, it is RNG, but we could try that again. And actually, I'm shocked we did it the first time there. It's a bit shocking, but there it is. So, bam. Let's try this one more time, and this time I'm going to take my Goku off the team. Let's see, team formation. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to take Goku off and put Frieza back on there, and I'm just going to leave these units here. Literally just drop Goku from the team. That's it. I don't have my LR Goku. So what I'm hoping to do here is basically get the friend LR Goku on the rotation. Looks like he's on second rotation. So this may not be a successful run. This actually could, depending on how Vegeta's attacks line up. Yeah, this is a rip run. Maybe. Let's just F around and find out. I have a suspicion that he's gonna murder the Cyberman. I have. Yeah. Yep. No, that's a rip. Oh, it's not a rip. I really thought that was a rip. Okay. Interesting situation there. Did not see that happening that way. We'll try to get some strength orbs dropped here. Yeah. And with those orbs we grabbed, we got a little bit of healing. So, I guess having the Cyberman up there, he got SA'd. I expected that to be instant death. But it was not. Probably was not because I had multiple units on the team. And I guess the more units you have there, the more you're going to buff that. The more health you're going to have, and the better off it's going to be. I've seen people do this literally just by running a friend Goku. It's a pretty hazardous attempt, but I mean, you could do it. Bam. See, there we go. And I think that number's even higher than the last one we had. So, like I said, all you need is a friend Goku. That's it. Literally. Having the Strength Frieza helps out a lot. Having somebody that can double lead the team is going to lead you to, some wild and insane numbers. But that's the kind of, I guess, the big thing you really want to take away here. Optimally, friend Goku and someone else who leads the team that you could fit on that team there. But basically, I've seen people do this with 2 units, like Frieza and Goku. Go. You don't even have to be the LRs, just somebody who leads the full power team to a respectable level. Goku will hit like a flippin' truck, and it'll be amazing. Now, missions, I hear you asking. If we go over here to the burst mode mission, so there's a separate tab over here for burst mode. If we go over here, you'll get just about everything out of just running that one. You'll get everything. It's going to be hilarious. The only one that I don't have here is burst mode condition to clear stage 10. And what it's going to tell me is to go back and do this with an Earthling category character on the team. And then literally what I could just do is just run back in here and slightly modify my team to, let's go ahead and just do a team modification here. And we'll take off full power. Ooh, actually, you know what we have to do first? Completely forgot. We're going to go change that there. Yeah. And the nice part is, and this is something I forgot to mention before, when you change the team up, it's going to tell you, like, basically, you have to use someone else here. You cannot use these units. Now, I believe, because this is, like, Namek Saga Goku, believe he still counts, but maybe not. No, he does not. No, he does not count. So, what do we do here? Team formation. Well, we are going to set this to Earthlings. Yarth. Bam. Okay. We'll remove all this. And we're going to look for somebody on this team that can handle the situation. Now, I know that a lot of people probably would wind up using Pan here. Unfortunately, I just don't have the Dokkan Fest Pan. I don't know if Videl would be able to handle it. Probably, if I had another Videl friend. I just don't honestly know. Let's see. Probably. Just to stack the team with a few units to basically get a little bit of. We get some super strikes here. Is that enough? And then we'll change this out. Update this and see if I have a Videl friend. I probably don't have a Videl friend. Oh, there we go. So, what do you know? Bam. Oh. That's the wrong one, isn't it? Yeah. Oops. But you get the basic idea. Let's grab. I guess she's the one that everyone's bringing. Whatever. We'll throw her in there. We'll just see what happens. I don't honestly know if she can handle it, but the honest answer is here, even if we, like, I don't even have to do all the challenges now. I could just go in and wipe out all the challenge conditions and just beat it with an Earthlings team. Like, that's literally going to get me the rewards. At this juncture, I'm just honestly curious if this will even do it. So let's just drop some stuff down and see if we can get enough strength orbs to make. I don't think Videl's actually going to produce. I think what I'm going to honestly have to do here is. Ugh, that hurt. Yeah. I think honestly what I would have to do here is just basically remove all of the conditions and just set it to Earthlings only. Because it's not really going to matter what I get at this point, right? Like, I've already nailed the other one. Bam. Bam. We'll just reset this and we'll just grab the top row there. Why the heck not? It won't matter. It honestly won't matter at all. Because at this point it's taken taking all the special conditions away, taking all the difficulty away. I can auto battle this bad boy at this point. So basically now we'll just run in there, and it's not even going to be a challenge. It's going to be the usual. He might be slightly bolstered. I honestly don't know. I haven't tested this out. This is the first time doing it, but I feel pretty darn confident here, as they don't get any essays. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, no, we got to get some essays. All right, so that actually does kind of make a difference here. We do have to get essays, apparently. And, oh well, she got her dodge off. So let's see what these guys do. Don't expect much out of him, if I'm totally honest here. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. All I'm trying to do is get that last mission, that last reward. They're absolutely not doing anything. Not having the pan. This is literally the first and only situation I've been in where not having the Dokkan Fest pan is hurting. But it's like, is it really hurting? I mean, I guess. This would be easier. Also, I could try, and I'm really not, but, you know, whatever. Go, girl. There we go. So that's that. So now, after what really should not have taken nearly that long, we finally have our rewards and proof that I don't link level. I mean, why would I link level those units? Come on. Krill and I probably should have. Here we go. And final rewards. So there you go, guys. Burst mode in a nutshell. Really easy. I mean, just go get your max rewards. Go get your missions. Thank me in the comments. If you already knew about this, great. But I'm sure there's a few people out there that are still scratching their heads. And honestly, it's so ridiculously simple. Like, comment, share, guys. Oops. Yeah. Final reward collected. Catch you all. You know what it is. Catch you all in the next one.